So guys, the second video for the day, Republican, Democrat, Patriot Party or other. Who would you vote for in 2024? Now the reason why we're talking about this is because a lot of people are going through and pushing for Trump to make their own party. And I kind of have to wonder if this might be a bit of bad actors or misinformation. Because by doing this, he would split the vote from the Republicans. As you can see here, people, 17% would still vote Republican and 23% would still vote for the Patriot Party. This would still clearly give a win to the Democrats regarding the election. It would split the vote. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, if the Democrats also went through and had their own populist movement, then obviously that would be a lot better idea. But the Democrats aren't going to do that because they want to win the election, right? So this is where I've always been, is at the end of the day, instead of breaking off and making your own party, why don't we go through and just basically kick out the ones that we don't want? For example, Chuck Schumer and... Oh, no, not Chuck Schumer. Turtle, whatever his name is. I've forgotten his name. But at the end of the day, why don't we just go through and basically primary out the ones that voted for Trump's impeachment? That to me is a far better idea. And it's also why I think the Democrats have also gone through and not started their own party as well, because they know this would be a bad idea. Regardless of what you think about the Democrats, they're not stupid. Don't underestimate them because you don't like them politically. They are very intelligent when it comes to being sneaky, and at the end of the day, they've probably already done the math. They've realized this is probably going to be a bad thing for their voting, and at the end of the day, they're probably waiting for the Republicans to do this so that they can keep winning elections. Now, like I said, obviously in the poll here, it said, suppose President Trump left the Republican Party and formed the Patriot Party in 2024. President-elect, who would you likely vote for? 23% would say the Patriot Party. Now, while yes, it is bigger than the Republican vote, which is 17%, they probably wouldn't win an election for 2 or 3 election cycles. You would have 12 years of Democrat. That would be bad. That would be really, really bad. And I can't help but wonder, look, I get it, 17%, 23%, it's only around 40%. It's still not as much as the Democrats, but at least you still wouldn't be splitting that vote. And I do have to wonder if some of these people pushing this Patriot Party idea are bad actors. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea. I love the idea of a party that is a populist party that is pushing just Trump, populism, America, MAGA, stuff like that. I love that idea. I love it to death. But the reality of the situation is that you would split the votes. And that would be bad for the Republicans. It would be really, really bad. Not only that, but it also might give the establishment a chance to not have things like the Patriot Party in the debates. They would just keep the Republican and Democrats. So they could try and oust the Patriot Party from the ballots. They could try and get them off that. Where if it's just Republican and Democrat, they can't really do it. So there could be a very bad example of them going through and using their political clout to basically disenfranchise the Patriot vote. And we've seen that here in Australia. The Labor and Liberals teamed up to change the laws so that Pauline Hanson's One Nation Party had a tougher time getting elected. Back in 2010 or whatever it was. So at the end of the day, it has happened before, and I imagine it would happen again. To be honest, guys, I think the far better idea is primary out these 10 voters for Trump impeachment. Get rid of Turtle, get rid of the establishment, and just take the party over. Get rid of the swamp, get rid of the deep state, and just leave the populist Trump supporters. But for that, we need people to step up. The reason why Turtle keeps winning his Senate seat is because there's no real challenger. Why isn't someone challenging him? That's what we need. We need people to get involved who have a populist message to stand up and to challenge the establishment. To start winning these House and Senate seats. But let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. There was going to be a third video for the day, guys. I don't know if I'm going to put that one up, actually. Second thoughts. I might just do the BitChute video. So I will tweet out a link to that. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section regarding this. I think it would be a bad idea. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the third video, which will be on BitChute. Just saying now. Go check it out. You're going to love it. Have a great night and enjoy.